Hey guys, it's Mr.Blais here today with another fun art tutorial. Today we're going to work on drawing a contour line drawing of an animal for our Okuda project. I'll explain more about Okuda in a little bit. So to get started for today, you're going to need three things: pencil, piece of paper, and a printed photograph or a digital photograph of the animal, cartoon, or object that you would like to draw for this project. Let's get started. This is Okuda. He is our artist of inspiration for today. He's a Barcelona-based pop surrealist who focuses on geometric shapes, colorful artwork, and he combines graffiti with a dreamy twist. His artwork is well known around the world. Alright, so here is our image that we're going to work with today. I chose looks to be a baby sea turtle. I go to Outer Banks sometimes in North Carolina, and there's a lot of sea turtles around there. I haven't seen one in person, but I've heard there's a lot of nests to check out. So that's kind of my rationale for choosing. Whatever animal you're choosing your cartoon, I'm sure you'll have a story behind it too. So let's get started. So I'm going to have this right here. You're going to have your photocopy or digital image, whichever you prefer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this down to geometric shapes to get started. Now I want my drawing to take up the same space on my paper as this image takes up on that paper. And starting with geometric shapes makes things a lot easier, but sometimes people don't feel comfortable like drawing all this detail. So we'll get started with the simple shapes. You may choose a different shape than me, but I'm going to start with the shape for this shell. And for the shell, I would say it's kind of like a pointed oval, an almond shape, whichever shape looks best to you. So I'm going to start off by drawing that, and also noticing that the turtle's shell has that sort of angle to it. So if you see the way my pencil's angled, make sure that your drawing reflects that. And I would say I'm going to start probably about a little bit over to the left side of the paper. And if you want to, I might just draw a light line to kind of get started, just to let me know the general direction of that shell. Now I might pull this off here, so I give you a little more room on camera, so that photograph is off the camera. I'll bring it back. So now I'm going to draw a simple shell, no details yet, just kind of like an almond sort of shape. Just like that. Leaving a little bit of space here for the opening of where his head comes out. Now that I have that, I can erase the line I don't need. That was just to guide me. Next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the next largest item. I would dare say it is his fin. Again, notice two things. Where this fin is on his body, I would say it's in the top quarter of his body, in reference from the back to the front, top quarter. It's right about here. Also notice it kind of curves backwards a little bit. Helps him propel through the water. So top quarter, look at the size of it compared to the shell. Notice it kind of breaks past the shell. Go out just about to the edge of the paper here, and I can come back and adjust the shape as needed, but just kind of getting a big shape right here. It comes all the way down towards the body. We can come back and refine that, so don't stress it too much. Now, there's a little line right here I want to draw. It's basically right where his shell meets, the hard shell meets his soft body. It's right up in here. Now the next largest thing is his head. So when you're looking at the head, I would say compare it to the size of the body. So if I were using my pencil to measure, like that, and I would dare say his head is about half or a little bit less than half the size of his body. Come back to your drawing, take your pencil, do the same thing. So I would say about half the pencil, right about to here. So I mark, this is where, how far out his head should come. And I would draw a simple oval. Again, we can refine the shape. Just like that. The last part is going to be his little fin on the bottom here. We only see 2 fins from this angle. And then I'm going to draw that fin. Note that it comes at the very end, and note the angle. Simple shape. Here's the original. Here's what we're working on. Now that you have everything laid out, what you're going to do is now we're going to kind of touch up the shapes and make it look more like what we see. I'm going to speed up this section because it's kind of repetitive, and I like to get to it here. So enjoy.